Do you notice your child making lots of mistakes when they speak English? Do you sometimes wonder why your child's teacher doesn't point out all of their mistakes and correct them? Perhaps, as you sit with your child during their lessons, you find yourself correcting the mistakes that the teacher seems to miss. What's the best way to deal with errors like these? How can you, as a caring parent, work together with the teacher to make sure your child gets the help they need to avoid making too many mistakes? It's really important to correct a student's errors, otherwise they will become bad habits that will be very hard to break. So you're right to want to help your child notice them and correct them. But it's also important not to overcorrect. Why is that? Well, everyone makes mistakes when they speak, and that even includes native speakers. So we couldn't possibly correct every mistake a person made. If we did, we'd never finish a conversation. Correcting a child for every small mistake they make can be quite damaging to their self-confidence. It can make them feel like learning English is an impossible task, and that will reduce their motivation to learn. Overcorrection can make children too dependent on adult support. Have you ever noticed your child looking to you before they answer their teacher's questions in class? If so, this may be a sign that they're a little lacking in confidence and maybe a little too dependent on adult help. Novakid teachers are trained in effective error correction. By means of this training and their extensive experience, they understand what errors to correct and how to correct them. Novakid teachers carefully avoid overcorrecting children, instead focusing on just the most important errors that the student needs help with. So please don't worry if some of your child's mistakes get overlooked in class. It's normal for children to make mistakes, but with gentle support from you and their teachers, they can learn to be confident, independent communicators. Thanks for watching. For more tips on how to support your child in the Novakid classroom, follow our next videos. Please feel free to leave your comments below. See you next time.